Hello and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk with you about how you can farm PvP experience for any faction very fast and easy. To get started, we will go to Great Cleave, the eastern outpost called Warden's Rise. There you visit your faction NPC and pick up all the quests it offers to you. There are always the same 3 PvP missions. Enemy Intelligence, where you have to loot 5 chests. Sanctify, where you need to hold a certain area for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And Preserve, where you need to pick up an asset and drop it on a certain location. The area you need to be in for 1.5 minutes is called the Bite. It is a larger area which also covers most of the other 2 quest locations. The 5 chests for Enemy Intelligence you can find in an area north of the Bite. It's called Mokosh Springs. I marked you the 5 chests I used to pick up since I think they are close to each other and easy to reach. So far all the quests have been the same for all the 3 factions, but this will change with Preserve. The location for picking up the asset and dropping the asset is different for every faction. I marked the 3 locations on the map for you and also added a note if it is the pickup or the drop location. Because of the different pickup and drop locations, you have different routes for each faction. The one you see now is the route for the Covenant. While we watch the route, I have some other tips for you should know when farming PvP experience. But the most important tip you will see in the end of the run. Let's start with the first tip, Azoth Salt Management. Since every PvP artifact has a price of 50,000 Azoth Salt, this is the minimum you always want to have. With a cap of 100,000 points at Azoth Salt and us running constantly PvP missions, it is unavoidable to get close to the maximum. This means from time to time, unfortunately, we need to spend our Azoth Salt. What to spend for, I will show you in the next tip, but for the moment I will tell you how to save Azoth Salt. The way of saving Azoth Salt is called Vial of Azoth Salt. Those vials you will receive as a reward for completing your PvP reward tracks or sometimes also from the Season Pass. You can use those vials after you bought an artifact and another one is showing up shortly after this and you haven't reached the 50,000 Azoth Salt yet. My next tip is about the 3rd checkpoint and everything you need to know about it. The 3rd checkpoint has some exclusive loot options. Those are the artifacts and emotes. This means the artifact you're farming shares the spot with other artifacts and emotes. To increase your chance to get the artifact you want, you can eliminate those you don't want to have. This also prevents you from reaching the Azoth Salt cap. But you don't need to buy them. The artifact and the emotes, they will show up again if you don't want to buy them or you can't afford them yet. The last tip I have for you is about time management and the maximum of efficiency. Let's talk about the most important tip I have for you. You need to know that our faction NPC offers us new missions every 5 minutes. So 5 minutes is our time. After you picked up the 3 PvP missions, you really need to wait 5 minutes before you talk to the faction NPC again. Otherwise, you will only receive 2 PvP faction missions. This means when you're too early, you need to run your 2 missions, come back after 5 minutes, then you can turn in 2 missions and accept 3 quests again. Another important thing to know is that every PvP mission in New World gives you always 350 PvP experience. This means our 3 PvP missions give us 1050 PvP experience in total. And this makes it the fastest way to farm PvP experience in New World. Usually you need like 4 minutes to fulfill all 3 PvP missions. This means you have 1 minute to go with other stuff like farming until you can talk to your faction NPC again. Since there's only 1 minute to spare, people usually don't fight and just run their PvP missions. While you watch me waiting for the 5 minutes to run off, make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and leave me a follow on Twitch. Thanks for watching!